to you. The desert lonely nights won't break me,
Hello, everybody, and welcome to part two, well, attempt two of our submarine challenge here with the P50. Now, we're gonna take off where we last stopped, which was in. Let me think. Just maybe after this dam area, very restrictive dam area. Very, very much indeed. Oh my word, it's working! I got a new chat and it's working. That's awesome. You'd love to see it, folks. Because of this one I can... Hell yeah. That's cool. So yeah, the new chat. I'm happy to see that it's working. We might have to make some tweaks to it, but... Anyways, I think we just hop straight into it and get this going. Get this old jolly show on the go. Oppa. So yeah, this is where we took off last time. Now, you might notice on your screen that we've made some adjustment to the rules. So, last stream there was this like area that was almost impossible to do. Well, it was impossible to do with the stock P50. But then then I made a bet, so every time we get reset, I get one upgrade to do on my car, right? Which seems fair. But now you guys have the option. You can either give me a reset, then I have one mod on my car, or there's an option to do a reset where I get no mods on my car. So that's up to you folks. Yo, welcome in, Ant-Man. Nice to have you, buddy. Oh wow. Let me just turn my headset down before I go deaf. It's been a while. What does that do? Opa. Tab switches. Sorry, I want to look at the chat when it pops up. Because I got this new chat. I'm very excited that it works and it actually looks good. Because the chat I've been using to overlay on the screen from the beginning, from my first ever streams, it always looked low quality, and I don't know why, because I did it through Stream Elements, and it always looked bad. But now we got, luckily Bubba helped me last night, and everything is working fine now. So, shout out to Bubba XD for helping me with that one. And let's continue on this long and slow endeavor. So this is where we are, and this is where we started. So previous stream we got reset the whole time from like here. So we got reset. But this is where we got last time, and now we gotta go all the way up here, through here until this empty quarry, through the road, and then we start here back in the river again, all along the river until we exit the sea there. So I say we're about almost halfway. Not really. Not really, because all the rest of the path is just like uphill, which is just like awesome. It's gonna take super long. The one mod that I got last time was I put all-wheel drive on the P50. So that's just to give it more traction. Because if I went for more power, I would have just spun out the whole time. So I've went with all-wheel drive just to get the car going, you know. And I've made a rule for myself that if I do get to modify the car, if somebody resets, then I won't do an engine swap. Because I feel like that'll take away a bit too much from the car and the challenge. So no engine swapping. That's where we cross the line when it comes to modifications. Anyway, what do you guys think of the challenge so far? How do you guys feel about it? I feel like it's fun. It can be fun, but it does get a bit. If you're doing it for like 3 hours straight, it gets a bit tiring, I guess. I already had quite a tiring day today. I will not lie to you guys. I spend most of my day driving around and I'm like absolutely tuckered out. But you know, that's in the past. I'm home now. I got my food in, and I had a cup of joe, so I'm like hunky dory now. Golly, I forgot how slow this car is. 4 kilometers an hour is the top speed so far for tonight, which is awesome. Um, I think that's gonna be about the highest it's gonna get, seeing that everything is like slightly uphill. So, yeah, that's life. We should get that sea shanty that Cheeto sent us going. We'll do that in a little while. We need some inspiration. For now, it's just us in the open waters, folks. I've just resorted to using my keyboard. I didn't even bother plugging in my controller because that thing's just gonna vibrate the whole time. And I don't want my controller to break because it's the only one I have. And it's a PS4 controller, so the thing's already old, man. Anyways. Whew. Evan, Quacko, and Cheeto. These are the folks you can thank for resetting me in the previous stream. Yeah, they got their names on the car. There's still a lot of space left on the car to put names. Like I want to put names here diagonally and there on both sides of the window. I can put a name under Cheeto. I can put 2 names down there, I guess. Which wouldn't be bad. Or on the side, or on the top. So there's still a lot of space for names, if anybody dared. That is totally up to you guys. Me, personally, I want to get this done. I want to get this, rip it off like a band-aid. A very slow and painful band-aid at that, but I want to get this done. Because I have this sick gut feeling I'm going to get reset when I'm closer to the end, which is a nice. But yeah, last stream we got reset like even before we hit this dam part. So this is the furthest we've ever been, folks. This is all new territory. I drove the whole before I even started streaming this streaming series. I drove this whole like river track in a modified Jeep, just to see how it moves, and even that took a little while. And I was going like 120 something through the water, so it does take a while. It does take a fair while. But hey, nobody said it was gonna be easy. And I'm pretty sure we're either the first or one of the very few people who've done this challenge, so I guess we can be quite proud about that. Or I guess as proud as we want to be. Hooray! Speaking of lightning, now that I see it in the distance, we had really weird weather today. It's still like winter, so there's a lot of moisture in the air, but it was hot. It was hot as hell, so the humidity was like at 52%. It was very hot today. But as I drove to work this morning, I saw like thunder in the distance. I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, no, I saw lightning in the distance. I'm like, what the hell's going on? And then when I stopped at my work, it was just like a beautiful sunrise. Okay, it was cool. And then I drove back home to eat breakfast, and then it just started raining, but like not a lot of drops, but like very heavy drops. It was weird. It was really weird. But yeah, it was a hot day. My room is currently like super hot because I left the window open. But if I didn't leave the window open, you know, the room would be stuffy. So it was either or. Just one of those things. Let's see, how far have we made it? From where we just were? Not far. Oh, okay, you can't see the bridge anymore, so that's something. So we are moving. It's just very, very slow. That is to be expected. I think if I were to be reset again, and I do get an upgrade, then I'd upgrade the tires. I think if we get like nice off-road tires, that traction would help us a lot. Because I still don't think I don't think we have enough traction yet to be adding like power mods, but I guess I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's first start driving or submarining. Where's John at, huh? Where's John with his philosophical questions? I need him to scratch our brains a little bit so we can answer some of these silly old questions. Oh yeah, this weekend I'm currently working on a peak video. Me, Hula, Bubba, and Evan recorded Peak this last Sunday, and it was a 3-hour session, so it does take quite a while to edit, which is fine. But one thing is, I don't know if I'll be able to finish it before Sunday, which might be a little bit of a problem. But if that's the case, then I'll be streaming instead. Because in case you forgot, we still gotta finish Black Ops 2. We still gotta get round 50 on Black Ops 2. The highest round we have currently is round 43, which isn't bad. Hey, it's not bad at all. But it's not there yet. Man, my phone. I don't know what's going on with the Wi-Fi. The replay is just lagging, which isn't awesome, but it's one of those things. Ooh, we're gaining some speed here. And it's back to normal. Yeah, it's because we're going against the stream, man. This is my life. I can't complain. I came back a second time, so really I can't complain. But to be fair, I'll have to do this until I finish this. When that'll be, I have no idea, but mark my words, we have to finish this challenge. Oh wow, my phone's replay is like on 144 pixels. At like, it looks like 15 FPS. It looks so bad. At least it's showing the whole thing. It's not buffering now, so. Oh yeah, that's another thing I wanted to do. I wanted to learn. I don't know if I'll get the time. Maybe this weekend, but let's see. I want to learn how to make pixel art, because I want to make a little pixel animation of the P50 just cruising through the water. I think that'd be cool. You know, maybe we can plonk it here on the stream, maybe at the bottom left or something. I don't know, I think it'd be cool. I just want to see if I can do it. Because in my mind, pixel art doesn't seem that difficult. But of course, it's going to be more difficult than it looks like, because most things are. That shouldn't be that bad. The only thing I'm concerned of is how do I export the video if I were to create an animation? How do I? Oh, I can export it as a GIF, I guess. But I have to export it without a background, and I don't know how to do that. Like I have to export it with a transparent background, and I have no idea how to do that. But I guess that'll be part of the learning curve. Teach me something new. Ooh. I remember this area when I drove through with the Jeep. This one has like a lot of like zigzags. There's gonna be a lot of turns. But it's at least not that deep, so I'm keeping a steady pace, which is awesome. Let's try and drink some water. Whoa, okay. Let's not do that. Clench the bottle between the legs, open up. It was successful, but I spilled a bit of water on my desk. Pros and cons, I guess. This bottle of mine is like leaking. Ever since I got it, it's been leaking. Which is truly a shame. So I might have to invest in a new water bottle. Funnily enough, I was at the Mercedes dealership yesterday. And they like charged almost 1,000 rand for the water bottle. No, was it about? No, the hat was almost. The Mercedes hat was almost 1,000 rand. They charged like I think 500 rand for a water bottle, which is just insane. It was a cool bottle, but I ain't paying 500 rand for a bottle that says Mercedes on it, you know. That ain't me, chief. Can't be wasting money like that. Oh yeah, look at the submarine. In all its glory. Absolutely skimming through this tide. No resistance at all. I hope we get more people that just randomly come along with us for like a few seconds. That was fun. Last time people just joined in, started joining in on the challenge for like a few minutes, and then I left. That was fun. So we'll see if that happens again. Oh my days. Right, let me just check this out. Okay. We're making some progress. We are getting there. Just give me 2 seconds. There's a lot of people in the house currently for some odd reason. So if you hear background noise, yeah, just don't mind the background noise, alright? If you were to hear some. There are quite a few people in the house now. But if you don't hear them, then enjoy the soothing sound of the P50 redlining. Or my phone notification. Dude, I hate Facebook, man. I get these Facebook notifications all the time. I keep my notifications on because of Marketplace, but when I have it on, it like keeps suggesting me people to friend, and like I don't use Facebook like that. I use it for Marketplace, and that's about it. It's really irritating, so I might have to turn off all my settings, just because it's getting really irritating. Are those small? I guess those small lights are like indicators. because they don't shine in the night. So I take it they're indicators. Did you guys see that? This is I have no idea who made it, but somebody made a 3D render of a P50 that they turned it into like a F1 car, and it looks sick. But it honestly it looks like somebody took the P50 and like hollowed out the inside, the middle part of a F1 car, and just plunked the P50 in there. That's dead ass what it looks like. So I don't know. It's still sick. If somebody made that, I'd go, hell yeah. I'd want to drive it, but nah, that's way too much effort. Although car YouTube these days is basically just who can make the most outrageous project ever. You know, it's not about like how do I say, it's catering to the normal car enthusiasts, if that makes sense. Because everybody's just looking at, oh my word, look at them, look at this insane thing they did, you know. That's all it's about now. It's like who can make the craziest vehicle. It's not about the basics of beginning to modify your car or anything like that. Like everybody feels like you have to go over the edge now. You have to be like extremely out of the box to have a unique car. Oppa, no laggy. Which is totally not the case. You can make small modifications to your car that are tasteful and that you enjoy, and that'll make the car very unique. And people will actually enjoy it because like people who like they make it like 1,000 horsepower van. Yeah, that's awesome, but like you can never drive it. Maintenance is a pain in the ass. You can only take it to track days because it's most likely not going to be street legal. And who would want to drive that on the street because it's just going to be loud and obnoxious. It's not like you can go full throttle on the highway. You can, but legally you won't be able to. Well, let's say hi to this guy. So yeah, that's my hypothesis. Actually, no, that's not my hypothesis. That's my opinion on the whole car YouTube. Yeah, the state of the car YouTube at the moment. Just want to make it more back to. I want to say back to the way it was. Although YouTube is evolving at such a rate that we don't do something insane, you know, we barely get recognized. Which is kind of a shame, because a lot of talent gets buried. No, I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about, like, you get some very talented people who put a lot of effort in their videos, but then you got some guy who did, like, this insane challenge. And, you know, I don't know. I'm not saying that those insane challenges are stupid. I've done a few challenges like that. I'm doing one right now. But I'm saying that, like, it's a shame that it became the YouTube norm. Which, it's just a bit sad, man. I want to take it back to the simpler days where everybody wasn't, like, you know, starved for attention on screen time. But oh well. Ain't nothing we can do about it. Unless everybody detoxes. Which won't happen, I can guarantee you that, but if we all went through a mass detoxing, you know, it would have been a different story. And I also think if we didn't go through COVID, there would have been, life would have been a little bit different in terms of social media, because social media was literally all you could do during COVID. So, yeah, one of those things, I guess. Listen to me yapping about YouTube politics, huh? That's just the way it is. Ooh. How far have we made it? Hey, we're getting there. I'd say if we get about... I think about here. I think this would be like the middle point. Yeah, that looks good. Good middle. Maybe a bit further on. I'd say here, maybe? No, that's too far, too close there. I think, yeah, close to the stadium. That's where the midpoint is. So we're still quite a distance away from the midpoint, but we're en route, folks. That's for sure. En route to getting there. That is if we don't get reset. So we'll have to see what happens. I got somebody who commented on my one short. It's about the OG Cake Factory, which is this game that's based on this Cake Factory game you played in Purple Place on like the old Windows computers. But he commented, you know, this all this footage is all the real footage in the game. This short was from the prototype of the game, including the title. And then I just replied, yeah, that's because the short was made when the demo came out. Because I made that short so long ago. And it's still getting views. Well, it started getting views when the actual game released. So. To be fair, when you're watching shorts, you can't see. The only way you can see how old a short is if you look at the short's description. But like nobody looks at shorts descriptions. Let's be honest, myself included. I didn't even know they had descriptions. So, well, for the longest time, until I started posting them, I didn't know they had descriptions. So I guess I don't blame the guy. Or girl, I don't know. I would drive 5,000 miles. That intro song fits perfectly with the situation now that I think about it. I would drive 1,000 miles just to get to you. In the P50 through the lagoon. Yeah. What was our shanty last time? What shall we do with the PLP-50? What shall we do with the PLP-50? What shall we do with the PLP-50? Cruising through the river. Oh, Cheese Man is playing Elden Ring. I can see it there at the bottom right. Well, it was there. What the hell, Cheese Man? You're not gonna take a gander at my stream? Some friend you are. No, I'm joking. Part of streaming is realizing that other people have lives too. And that's just the way it is. Boo to the goose. What did the goose do to you, buddy? That you have to boo the goose. A day zebra. The Dacia Sandero. Is Dacia part of Renault? Because I saw a Renault Sandero today. And that got me thinking too if that like of the old Top Gear clips where James May is like the Dacia Sandero has been delayed and stuff like that. So is the Dacia part of Renault? Or it used to be part of Renault? Or Renault? How do you guys say it? Is it Renault or Renault? I know you can't pronounce it but but I don't know. I know they, on Top Gear, they pronounce it Renault. But maybe the T is silent. I don't know. I didn't make the company, so I don't know. It's also like Subaru. You guys say Subaru or Subaru? Well, in my language we say Subaru, so that's just the default way I say it. And then also over here there was an argument of how to say Hyundai. Some people say Hyundai, but that's just clearly wrong. So it's just Hyundai. Hyundai. I think I've heard somebody say it like that as well. But that must have been a long time ago. Quite some time ago. I think, yeah, I can't see the stadium on my mini-map yet, but I think if we just pass the stadium, we'll be about halfway through the map. So we're almost there. Oh my days, could you like stop doing that? That's it. Putting my phone on silent, just because it's irritating, man. It's just people sending me reels. It's either people sending me reels or it's Facebook telling me, oh, you could be friends with this person. No, Facebook. I don't want to add friends. I just want Marketplace. That's it. Because Marketplace is where all the good shit's at. Let me tell you. Right, it's been a half an hour already. Oh, wrong button. It's been half an hour. Oh, gosh dang it, stupid dogs in the background. Let me close my window real quick. Yeah, we've been streaming for about a half an hour. We're almost halfway, which is awesome. Whoopa. Yeah, my phone is very far behind. I'm sorry about that dog in the background. It's not ours, it's the neighbor's dog. So there's nothing I can do about that now. Unless... No, I'm joking. It's a prank. Golly. Why are we going so slow here? Come on. 5, yes, no, 5. Come on. Dude, I swear. Can those people not shut their dogs up? Whatever. Reminds me of the time, long time ago, me and Jackson played One Armed Robber together. And while we were robbing the place, because it was part of the game, Jackson's dogs started barking. He's like, man, these fuck ass dogs, and he had to take him outside. I don't know, I just thought about that. Hidden memory. I actually added that to my video. Jeez, my left hand is already getting sore from pressing W. That's not good. I think I should just get something heavy and put it on my W key. Like a fish line sinker. Put it on my W key and forget. Golly. We're going super slow now. Right. how does this river go? Why does my car keep correcting to the left? See, it keeps turning left. Is my alignment out? How's that even possible? And the stream is like pushing us to the right. So why am I going left? Somebody explain that. Game physics. Okay, so I can't go left here. I have to go straight. Man, these guys are all just like chilling here. Boo to the Goose is still here. And Day Zebra. They're all just chilling over here. I'll look, I have to finish this series before seasons change, because I believe the next season is winter, and I think a lot of the river gets frozen. Well, I know in Horizon 4, like, everything gets frozen, so I don't know if it's this. I think the big dam gets frozen in Horizon 5. So yeah, we'll have to finish this like soon. Before the seasons change, so otherwise I don't think it's going to be quite possible, especially if the whatchamacallit, if the dam is frozen, then we'll have a problem. A bit of a problem. Golly, you might have to turn on the AC in the room. No, that's going to be a bit loud. Almost halfway, folks. I think we're getting really, really close to halfway point. Yep, you can see the stadium on the mini-map. We're almost halfway. This section is just taking super long because it's a ever so slight incline. You don't notice it, but it's there, and it's showing because we're going 5 miles per hour. And also, this is the like only way. The route I'm taking is like the only route to do. You can't do it in reverse because near the end of the river there's this big waterfall, which is it's literally impossible to get up. So you have to do it this way, which is unfortunately against the stream of the river. So it's just one of those things, man. Nothing I can do about it. Absolutely jolts. Right. Yeah. Almost there. I think about like here. Let me put my marker. That's the halfway point. So we're getting there. We are getting there. Yeah, this and then over here. I think halfway might be a little bit on, but just for simplicity's sake, let's say that's the halfway point. 3.1 kilometers. Oh yeah. Going 5 kilometers an hour. So that... yeah, this is gonna take a while. Take a long, long time. I wish this was like Fortnite, where we had the auto run option or button. Oops, switch ends real quick. Righto, righto, righto. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Man, what did we talk about last time? Last time John was in here yapping about his philosophical questions. I have no idea. I didn't get a chance to like prepare some like conversation starters because I was working the whole day. But improvise is one of my Improv is one of my strong points. Sometimes. Sometimes it lets me down. Especially when I'm talking to women. Correction, when I get the chance, which is almost never. Oh well. You know what they say, a lot of fish in the sea. Well, clearly they're in the sea and not a river. Because I have cruised through this whole river, and I ain't seen a single fish. You know how cramped up you must be after driving the P50? Golly. Because look at this. Look how my character's sitting in there. Huh? With her knees up. Yeah, no, that must be very uncomfortable for long periods of time. And like, this car is so impractical. You can't take anything with you. Like, if you're getting groceries, where are you gonna put it? On the roof? You're gonna get a roof rack? But at the same time, this thing makes like 4 horsepower, so if you put your groceries on a roof rack, then that's gonna slow you down significantly. And this thing is already slow. So like, I don't know why this car was even made. I'll be honest, it's so impractical. It really is. Is it the same as the Isetta? Because I know the BMW Isetta doesn't have a reverse gear. So if you park yourself, and the door of the Isetta is in front of the car, so if you park really close to a wall, then you can't open your door and you can't back out because you don't have a reverse gear. So you have to call somebody to push you out. What a stupid design flaw. So I wonder, in game this car has the reverse gear. I don't know if it has one in real life. My doubts are high. Left or right? Should we go? Let's go straight. Yeah. Whoopa, that's deep. I think this was the right option. Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, this is fine. This is hunky-dory. My stream is still lagging. It's probably because there's so many people here like hogging the Wi-Fi. Like, yo, don't you guys see I'm trying to stream? There's a lot of people in the house, man. I'm just gonna put my stream on 144p, and I'm gonna push live. Oh yeah, that's magnificent. That's absolutely awesome. It works now, but it looks awful. Okay, let's put it on 240p, so that I can at least somewhat see what's going on. You tell me that's 240? That's not a lot better. Oh no, that's 240. I guess that's better. A wee bit, just a little bit. Not a whole lot, but... Ah, screw it. Let's put it on 360. Let's go balls to the walls. 360p. Are we close to the halfway point yet? Not really, I'll be honest. Still a fair bit away. Just because this, I think, yes, the river has a lot of twists and turns, just slowing us down significantly. That looks fine, 360p. As long as the stream looks good for you guys, then I'm okay. I had a bit of dinner before I started streaming, just because I was so damn hungry. But like, I ate it just before I started streaming, and I'm already hungry again. So after this stream, I'm having a big old feast. It's just gonna be, that'll be in a while. Still gotta be. Let's say hi to the people. Hello, people of Forza. Join me in this valiant expedition. Oh my word! Somebody said hi. That's awesome. Want to do a co-op seasonal challenge? No, let's just say spiffing. This is the first time somebody said hi back. Monumental. Ooh, I think we're... No, but I think we're still against the stream here, but... That's a little bit of a down slow... Nope, it's an incline. No. No, that's awesome. It's just gonna be incline. Pretty much for the rest of the stream. I think the only part that's downhill is when we get to the very top of the map. That's gonna be downhill. So that part should go quite fast. But we have to get there first. We have to get there first. And well, you never know what can happen. Like a devious reset just takes us all the way back. Honestly, I'm not at the half point yet, but we've made it so far that if I were to get reset, I would be quite upset just because, golly, I don't know, this takes forever. Each time I forget how long this actually takes. And then I'm actually here and I'm like, oh man, this shit takes forever. Oh, I'm doing a burnout. I have all-wheel drive and I'm doing a burnout. Damn, riding over mud? Mud season seems like. Come on, hug the wall. I'm hugging the wall and it's still making me go the same speed. Oh shit. Yeah, speed, there it is. And back to 5 kilometers an hour. 4 or 5. Ooh, it's picking up. These little like islands. I'm gonna cut through here. I'm not going through all that. These little islands are lifesavers. They're like glimmers of hope. Each time I go over one, I'm like, oh yeah, speed, and instantly lose everything. That's just how the wheel turns. I go right here, correct? Yeah, I'm gonna cut through here, which is gonna slow us down quite a lot. I think it would have been faster to hug the sides, but we're too far in to turn back now. So we gotta keep on hugging. You gotta know when to hold up. Know when to fold up. Know when to walk away. Know when to run. Where's Cheese Man? He needs to get us some more copyright-free pirate music. Or just copyright-free sea shanties. That's all I want. All I'm asking for. He got us that one, which is really good. Might play that in a little bit. I'm gonna cut here. Ooh, shallow water. Yep. Back into deepness. Second gear. Oh my word. Oh, there's the halfway point, folks. 1.3 kilometers away. We're getting there. Oh no. Hang on. Did the stream freeze? No, it says excellent condition. It freezed on my phone for a second. That's scary. No, we're fine, apparently. Yeah, I think we're fine. might have just been my phone that's lagging. Because I stressed because I didn't see a buffering icon. That's what got me. Yeah. I was originally gonna do this stream on Thursday instead of today, but Thursdays are the days where the season change in Forza, and like I've mentioned, next season I think is winter season, and like most of the river might be frozen, so it's the only shot I got. Also during summer seasons, like half of the river is like dried up. It's just like ground. So there's nothing to. No, the river is significantly smaller than. So I think that's a little bit unfair. But luckily we started on last Thursday, which was the starting of the new in-game season. I think this is what's after. This is fall, right? Yeah, this is fall. Or autumn. I don't know which one you guys prefer. But the leaves aren't brown. Strange. Look at that, folks. A kilometer away, if we were to follow the road, from the halfway point. Almost there. Only took us about an hour from where we left off. But it's almost there. It's in our grasp. In our grasp. Yeah, we went through a big dead zone, but now we're picking up speed with these like little islands in the middle of the river. So it's not going too slow. Come on. Oh, mosquito. It's that time of the year again. Mosquitoes are coming back. Oh, the jetty. Oh, I have to get on the other side of that jetty. I just saw it. Just now I'm seeing it. Yeah, we'll have to get on the other side of the river to get past that jetty. That's what you call a jetty, right? What would be the other word for a jetty? I have no idea. Oh my word, 250 meters away. We're so close, folks. So close to halfway. Just gotta get there. Ooh, this stream looks strong. Yeah. What the hell's going on with the river? Why is it so damn strong? The current is not in our favor. That's life. But hey, credit where credit is due. We're going about 6-7 kilometers an hour, which isn't that bad. It's actually quite nice. No, don't go slower. Ah man, I think I spoke too soon. The thing is with this challenge, you can definitely feel a 2 kilometers an hour difference. Like the difference between 2 kilometers an hour and 4 kilometers an hour is, I wouldn't say monumental, but you definitely do feel it. That's for sure. Yeah, and going 10 is like going like ultra speed. No, what's it called when in Star Wars? Hyperspeed, I think. I don't remember. Hyperspeed or light speed? Something like that. One of the two. Don't remember. Don't remember. I'll run 1,000 miles just to get to you. And that is halfway. Underneath the river, underneath the bridge. That's about halfway. We've made it this far. Yeah, we started here, came up all this here, and we got to the halfway point. Now, it's just up this river to the dried out quarry. I think that's a quarry. No, that's not a quarry. Anyway, to this dried out area, then we have to follow the road until we get to this river, and then from there, it's all the way down to the end of the challenge. Halfway there, folks, and it took us an hour, almost exactly an hour, to get from where we last stopped to here. Ish. And now we're going like 3 kilometers an hour. Not good, that's not good. Each time I turn, I lose a kilometer of speed. But I have to turn. Just stay on the outside line and cut inside. You know, the racing lines are coming out now. It's like I'm actually racing in Forza. Just very, very slowly. Come on. Carter. Come say hi, buddy. Let me just tell him hi. Hopefully he sees me here in the river. Come say hello. Nope, he's just gonna ignore me. Awesome. Oh man. Oop, picking up some speed. Driving the river's bank. Gaining some good speed in the shallower area. It's better than going 4 kilometers an hour. See the difference between like 10 kilometers an hour and 4 kilometers an hour? It's a big... When you're driving on the road or just normally, that wouldn't make a lot of difference, but... Right. Oh, in this challenge, oh man. It's like make or break. I'm gonna have to cut through here. Do another double cut. Oh, but cutting takes so long. My lawnmower can't handle it. Something I actually wanted to run by you guys. Do you guys think using a Beetle engine, you know, like the old Beetles, do you think using a Beetle engine as a go-kart engine, do you think that's a bit of overkill? Because I know go-karts use like lawnmower and like chainsaw engines, which are like 5 horsepower, but like a Beetle engine is like something like 50 horsepower. So I wanted to hear from you guys. Do you think that's overkill for a go-kart? I know some go-karts use bike engines, and that's also like 50 horsepower, around there. So I don't know, I just had the idea. I don't have a Beetle lying around anywhere, but if I had a Beetle engine, I wouldn't want to waste it. I would want to put it in a... Oh man, we had a lot of speed, now we stopped. I would want to put it in a go-kart. Because there's no like engine swap I want to do. I wouldn't want to put a Beetle engine in any car, just because, you know, it's slow as heck. But I feel like it might be like a little bit too fast for a go-kart. But I don't know, I could be wrong. Go-karts are usually like 1 or 2 piston engines, and this is I believe the Beetle is a flat 4. I might be wrong. Somebody might have to fact check me on that. interesting thoughts I have. But I'd put something more modern in the Beetle. And what I mean by modern, I mean something that's not 1960s. So I'd put another very common swap for the Beetle is this. There's a Subaru engine. It's called this EJ something. It's also a flat four, but it's a lot faster. I think it makes like almost 200 horsepower, and that fits nicely in the back of the Beetle. I don't know if I want to do something like that, mainly because we don't have a lot of like those specific engines. We we don't have a lot of Subarus to begin with in our country, but so yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about something like that. Otherwise, I was thinking of like putting a Miata engine in there, like a NB or an NC Miata engine, and then just turbocharging or either turbocharging or supercharging it, which I haven't decided yet because both have their pros and cons. The supercharger is going to give you that low range speed. Yeah, your low range and mid range speeds are going to be impeccable, but the top end it's not gonna be that fast. And to be honest, it is a Miata engine, so it's not gonna be that fast in anyways. But if I put a turbo on it, then your low range and middle range, okay, your low range is gonna be horrendous, but your mid range power is gonna be decent, and your high range power is gonna be epic. So I don't know, in between two thoughts. I'm leaning more towards supercharger, but I want to put on turbocharger just because turbochargers just make a nice noise. You can't argue with, and that's a fact. I just almost spun out. Yeah, if I do get a Beetle engine, or if I do get a Beetle, I will consider this then. Getting ahead of myself. Think about that's typical car guy move. Thinking about project cars you have in the future, but no money at whatsoever to get there, to get those cars first. But hey man, we'll spend it. Not spend it. We'll save up. Gotta save up enough dough to do these crazy, crazy old experiments I want to do. Because here's my idea, right? I think I've mentioned this in my Black Ops streams a couple of times, but I'm currently working on a inline six. It's a 4.5 liter inline six out of a Toyota Land Cruiser, and it's petrol. It's not a diesel. And I was thinking of rebuilding that engine, seeing if it's still in good condition, and then I'd want to put it in an MX-5, more specifically the NB MX-5, so the second generation, just because it's a little bit longer than the other generations, and I feel like the engine bay is a little bit bigger, because that is a beefy engine. That inline six is the FC F FE FEFZ 1FZ FE. I think that's the engine name. It's been a while since I've looked at it. But yeah, it is made for a truck, so it is a rather big engine. But I want to put that in an MX-5 and then turn it into a track car. I think that'd be awesome. Because at the end of the day, if you hear inline six swap, people are like, oh, 2J or RB, but those engines are expensive, man, and they're getting more scarce by the second. And if the engine is fine, then I have a perfectly fine working inline six. So why would I want to buy another inline six? Those engines are great, 2Js and RBs, but they're just so expensive, and yeah, why waste money when I already have an inline six? I know, like, the way that engine makes its power is going to be drastically different, and I know it's going to, like, disturb the balance of the NB Miata a lot, But that's all things I've thought about, okay? Don't you worry. I've thought about all these questions you're riddling with. My biggest issue is the intercooler, because where am I gonna put it? You know, where am I gonna put the radiator? Because I can guarantee you, there's not gonna be space in the front, in the bonnet area, in the engine bay, because that engine is so large. So I was thinking either like in the boot, or opting for like an acrylic back window and like mounting it there. I don't know, I've had some crazy ideas for it. But yeah, that's just how the cookie crumbles. I am going to the bathroom real quick. I will be right back. Right. That should all be working now. Although I don't see, I posted a poll on the chat. I don't see it popping up on my side. Although it does say it's on, so I'll take the stream's word for it. Oh goodness me, we're going 4 kilometers an hour. We've made it quite far, folks. We're almost to the dried out quarry. Damn, we've made it a long distance, eh? I mean, if all goes well, we might be ending this series tonight. Crossing my fingers. Slow and steady. That's all it is. You just gotta keep on pressing W, man. That's the way of life. I should probably let Baba know after the stream that is the chat we set up yesterday worked. Because it did work, which is awesome. It's just still so strange that Stream Elements is like chat overlay is like dookie, you know? It doesn't work well. Anyways, It's sorted out now. Our chat overlay look clean. Let me just see. Let me put a cup of Joe in a chat. We can see what it looks like. If it doesn't work now, I'm gonna cry. It worked in the beginning, so it should work now. Oh, it just takes some time to load. I guess my Wi-Fi is a little bit bad tonight, folks. There it is, Noti Joe. Okay, so it doesn't... It still doesn't show the members emotes, which I don't know how to like fix that. But the chat itself looks fine. I guess I could like move it up a little bit. There we go. No, what am I doing? I have to move it down. Yeah, put it there. Because if people chat, it moves the chat up. Stupid. Stupid moment of me. Oh, damn, we're actually going downwards. We're going down, but the stream is still, like the river stream is still going up. And now we're going back up again, never mind. Awesome sauce. I will drive 1,000 miles. I think it's a valid time to play that little sea shanty from Mr. Cheeseman. Oh yeah. We're well on our way, folks. Well on our way to finish this challenge. Slow and steady. Hoist the sails. Right, lads. We're not leaving that ship until we get to the end of the river on the other side of the map. We've just made it halfway across this blasted map through Mexico. And I will not let any of you leave until we have completed it. Oh. Watch out, lads. A big bump in the river. Oh, this might be it, folks. 2 kilometers an hour. Barely. I'm shaking. Barely making it over. Right on. We made it. We're still going 2 kilometers an hour. That's awful. I'm like doing a pirate slash Irish accent. No, Scottish. I keep mixing those two up. What shall we do with the P50? What shall we do with the P50? Cruising down the river. Up she goes, away, up she goes, away, and up she goes early in the morning. What shall we do with the P50? What shall we do with the P50? What shall we do? Cruising down the river. Oi! Hello! Lad! Welcome to the land of the river! There's 2 of them! Yes! Yes! Yo, what's up, guys? What's up, folks? Come with me, lads! Let's go! Let's go! The more the merrier! Down the river! Spiffing! Yeah! Oh, I'm so glad to see you, folks. See, this shanty is good luck. We have actually people following us. Yeah. And they're tooting back. Yeah. Let's get it, lads. Yeah. Awesome, man. Convoy? Uh-oh. I'm stuck, lads. You'll have to push me. No, I'm not joining your convoy. Folks, I'm not joining your convoy. Unless they can push me. Yo, would they push me if they could? Spiffing, bye. See you. Nice having you, lads. Real troopers you were. Wait, Loki? Should I join their convoy and let them push me? Come on, that's not against the rules. Surely not. Let's go for an adventure. You're too slow. Hey, buddy. Well, there's nothing I can do about that. That's kind of the whole point. It's kind of the whole point of what I'm doing here. Okay, this guy's just trolling at this point. Yes. Is that a yes for I'm allowed to join their convoy, or is that a yes I shouldn't? They should ask me again. Come on. I'm gonna say join convoy. Yeah. Come on, folks. Don't leave me behind. Folks! Lads! Don't leave me behind. We're in this together, remember? All of us together. As one. As one unit. Yes, co-op? Well, they didn't accept me. Come back! Folks, come back! I want to do a convoy. I changed my mind. Oh man, that sucks. Oh well, we had our opportunity and we blew it. Now they're setting the seas. Oh well, if they do come back, I'll let them join the convoy, so that we can, so they can give me a little boost. Man, now we're going 3 kilometers an hour. Look what we've done. I know, Ant-Man. It's a sad sight, but that's on me. I should have let them join the convoy. Yeah, they're gone. They have left me here. But it's one of those things, man. We gotta keep moving now. Hopefully there will be some more willing folks in the future that'll help us out. Golly, we're going 2 kilometers an hour. I just noticed that. That is very slow. Another sip of water. Am I dragging a rock? I'm dragging 2 rocks. What the hell? Why? That must be slowing me down significantly. Game, what is this? Where's there 2 rocks following me? Oh, now there's 3? Dude, I swear these rocks are slowing me down. That's some bullshit. Oh, golly. Yeah, look at that. Just a pile of rocks behind me. Aw, man. I want these guys to come back. No. No. Oh, well. It is what it is, I guess. Now we have to go on without them. The old-fashioned way. There should be. Hopefully there's more people in the near future. Hey, look at this camping spot. That's nice. I think we're getting close to the dried out area. Which is good. Which is good for us. With that's a good indicator of us getting close to the end, folks. Oh yeah, river's starting to dry up. Oh, I'm hitting 20? Yeah, for context, right, for those of you who don't know, those of you who are just tuning in, this area is where the river ends, right? Now, what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna follow the road alongside here till the river starts over here again. And now that's literally the only possible way of doing everything through the river. Now you might be thinking, but what about this river up here? Well, I did try and test it, but when you get about here, it just spawns you back on the road. So this like whole area is out of bounds. And yeah, that's the best route we can take, because the other rivers either loop or they just end abruptly. So this is the best loop we could make. So this is a clear indicator of we're getting closer to the end. So we're gonna go up this hill into the empty dam, I guess I can say. Although it is autumn, so maybe there's some water in here. We'll see. Is there? Not really. Not really. Okay, so just to clarify, this is where the river quote-unquote ends. So we're gonna have to follow this road till this area where the river starts again. Put it like there. Just so that we're all on the same page, alright? You can check the map out for yourself. If you find a better route than I did, then do let me know. But this is the best route I could find. It's a shame that it's not entirely connected, but it is literally the only route we can take. That takes us from point A to point B. So I don't want to see anybody in chat, you know, oh my word, he's out of the water, you know? Yeah, I know I am, but it's the only feasible way. Luckily, this shouldn't take too long. Dude! Bitch! Trying to cut me off. Dude, if I use the honker, I can't turn. Oh, I can't turn left. What kind of I can't turn when I use the honker. What kind of tomfoolery is this? Oh, man. Dude, it feels so great to be going like normal speeds. Downshift. There we go. The hell just moved in my room? Oh, this feels great. I've never seen the P50 move quite as fast as this. Oh yeah, now we can look at the livery. So yeah, we got P50 Sub and the little Easy logo on the side, which for those of you who don't know, Easy is my car channel. I do have one video of it. I do have one video on the channel, and I believe the link is in the description. I might have put it there. But anyways, and then in the front you could see the P50's little snorkel and goggles that I put him on. I gave him. Yeah, man, you hit that drift. Put a lot of effort into this livery, man. Especially the front part, this little snorkel area that I had to make. I don't know. I think it looks cute. It looks silly. Dude, this thing has 6 gears. That's low-key surprising. I didn't think this thing would have gears to begin with. I only thought like the Peel would come out with like maximum 3 gears, you know. But 6? I don't know if that will achieve. Unless I forgot to change the transmission, which I don't think is the case. Maybe it is. Shit, maybe. No. No, if we changed the transmission, it would have made a big difference. I don't know. She's smooth sailing now, and that's all that matters. Oh wow, the NPC cars are taking me by. Isn't that something? Something. Hang on, I got a message. Oh, it's not important. Never mind. Carry on. We we shall carry on. Just looking at the replay and seeing that NPC car taking me by. Crazy. Hey! Get out of the road, you maniac! Jeez! Let's see if we can hit a drift. Somewhat. That was a little bit of a drift, I'd say. Oh, you know why it has 6 gears now? And why it shifts so fast? It's because we put an all-wheel drive system on the car on the previous reset. That makes sense. Because I remember distinctly changing the the transmission back to normal. But anyway, we are back in the river. So just once again, for clarification, this is where we were. This is where the river ended. And then we just followed the route back to here to where the river starts again. Yeah, you can't use that top river, which is unfortunate, because that would have been perfect. But this is where we started, folks. All the way over here. Came up through the dam. And this is where we started today, because that's where we left off. Up, 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 up all the way. And now we've started on the second part of the river, which is awesome. This is uncharted territory, very much. Well, this whole stream has been uncharted territory. Opa, opa. Oh, golly. I want to spin out of control here. Luckily, the water slows you down quite a bit. Oh yeah, this is back to normal. This feels extremely slow now, especially after we went 60. Now would be a good time to have a pump-free bar. Which, if you guys don't know, it's a part that they named after a YouTuber who actually rolled over a P50. And the part essentially you just bolted onto the bottom of the P50. I think it was at the bottom left, I think, and yeah, on the opposite side of the engine, so that when the thing tips, you know, it doesn't fall over. Quite interesting. Oppa, going fucking 4x4 in this thing. Golly. Ooh, barely missed that rock. Could have hit my head. This POV is funny. Is my nose under the water? Not yet. Almost. Come on. Oh, this section we gotta put in first person. Come on. You'd think we're going downhill so we'd like gain more speed, but that is just not the case. Well, I guess we're going a little bit above average, so... Oh! So it's... Oh, shit. Oh, golly! So it's not that bad. The train! So yeah, if you see, look to your left here, that river, there's like a big rock you can go past, and then after you go past that big rock, let me show you guys. Golly. This is not part of the track, I just wanted to show you guys, just to clear things up. There's this big rock, you can go past this rock, but then you get those smaller rocks over there, and you cannot go past those. Trust me, I have tried. So that's why we started from here. Well, not from here, from where we left off. That's better. Oh, come on, you tell me a little bush is keeping me in the water? You're telling me my 4 horsepower absolute machine can't take down a small bush? Righto. Let's get to it. New part, folks. We are edging ever so slightly closer to the end of this challenge, and we're actually going with the river's current this time, which is awesome. The end is near, folks. The end of the challenge is near. And I am, for one, quite excited. I do apologize if you hear some background noise. Like I've mentioned, a lot of people in the house today, for some reason. We're getting close. Almost there. To be exact, about that much left. And this is all downhill, so hopefully this goes a little bit faster. Eesh, but so far it's pretty much the same. I'd say we're going about 2 kilometers faster than usual. 8, 3, 9, 10? What? Oh my word! But yeah, I think it's gonna be a lot of this, you know. It's gonna be a shallow part, and then it's gonna get a bit deeper, and then shallow, deeper, shallow, deeper. I think it's a lot of that, which I do not mind. Because, yeah, I'd say the start of this challenge is is the hardest, because it's like almost just deep water. There's like very rarely like these shallow spots. So that just takes forever. The train! I tried doing the whole, or driving the whole train track, but if you go through certain tunnels, it just respawns you, which is stupid. See, that could have been another P50 challenge. I become a train in Forza Horizon 5 with the P50. No, let's be honest. The P50 does look like a train. A little bit. A shit ton more. Nah, man. It's not that far. Look at that. It's not that far. I think the hardest is going to be going around this, but other than that, we're getting super close. Compared to what we've done so far, this ain't so far. I can handle this. I mean, it's not like a hop and a scotch and you're there, you know. It's still a little while, but we'll get there. I reckon it's at least another half hour? Between a half hour and an hour, I'd say. Which we still have to do to get to the end. We can play the sea shanty when we're close to the end again. That only sounds fair. And we can sing out a little shanty. Golly. I kind of wish those other guys would come back so that I can join their convoy. They could just push me over. That would be great. Wait, that's actually a brilliant idea. Because originally the plan was to do this in a stock P50, right? But there were 2 times where we've assessed that it's physically not possible, because you just spin out and stay in one spot. But if I were to make a convoy, right, with like 2 of my friends, they could push me over the parts I can't go over myself. Well, too late now, I guess. I didn't think about that. And plus, at this time during the day, a lot of my friends are either, a lot of my American friends either just went to work, and some of my South African friends are still at work or coming home from work. So, and only like one of them have Forza. So. Man. Back to 4 kilometers an hour. What was this notification all about? Oh, rooftops and alleys. Maybe I should play some more rooftops and alleys again. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. It's been a hot minute. I still have a rooftops and alleys video that isn't edited. But the only reason I didn't edit it because it was back when my setup was in the garage. And you can hear just like cricket in the background of my mic the whole time. So the whole recording session was just so it's very irritating. And I'm pretty sure that video is never gonna see the day of light. So I might wanna make a new rooftops and alleys video. Because it's been a few updates. I don't know what they've added. There's a lot of new maps. And I don't know if there's a new game mode. Last time there was a capture the flag game mode, but to be honest, that's basically like the tag game mode they added, except with it's a little bit different, I guess. Instead of tag, you have a flag. That's about it. Oh golly, now we're doing 4 kilometers an hour. Awesome. And the most difficult part isn't upon us yet. That's still to come. Yeah, this this water looks very shallow, but I'm going. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Yeah, yet I was still going like 4 kilometers an hour. Carry all this speed for as long as I can. And we're still going 10, which is awesome. Beats 4. Do I go left, right? I'm gonna go right here. Why do I keep doing burnouts, man? What the hell is this, mud water? Golly. See, burnout again. That's why in my next mod, if I could get a next mod, it would be the off-road wheels, just to have some more traction. I think that'll go a long way. Because yeah, if I just get a power mod, then I'll just be spinning even more, and it'll be useless. In fact, it'll make us even slower. So it'll just be one big snail trail from start to finish. So tires are definitely a priority. See, now I'm doing a burnout. How? Why? I don't know. Come on, folks. Ever so slightly, we're edging. Etching. That's a weird word to say, right? Etching. It's just weirdly pronounced. We're etching closer to the end. You can't say edging anymore because, well, that's got a whole new meaning. Ooh, look at our car. The PO looks all sparkly. It's like somebody threw a glitter bomb on the car. Oh man, now we're in the deep part again. Lovely. This is awesome. And we're doing burnouts. This area is way more slippy than the previous area. Oh, it's all sandy, that's why. It's very, very sandy. Which I guess there's nothing I can do about that. Come on. Oh, it looks way different from this POV. Yeah. Are we there? There she blows. I think, yeah, this part looks pretty shallow. Oh, this next part doesn't. Yep, and there the deepness starts again. No, actually not. It's still shallow enough to go 13. And we can just keep this up. Oh, I think this is a big dead spot here. Yeah, I recognize this spot. It was in this spot we drove, me and my friend DJ. He was driving the Pure Trident. Or no, actually no, I was driving the Pure Trident. I don't know what he was driving. But this is where we were situated when he gave me the idea of, hey, maybe I can cross Forza through the river using the P50. So all this is all this is thanks to my boy DJ. He's the one who gave me the inspiration for this challenge. So shout out my boy DJ. Without him, this wouldn't have happened. It's funny to think about. Come on. Yeah, it was a no-brainer to go left here instead of going right. Why would I make life difficult for myself? Hey, I see some reactions going. Hell yeah. Yeah, man, let's get some hype. We're almost done. Look at that. We just gotta go around here, down here. Man, almost there. Ever so slightly. Well, this area is very shallow. Now this is practically like land. Oh yeah. This is what I love. This is what I live for. Shallow waters. Downshift. Thank you. Oh man, it's getting murky. When's the sun coming out? I feel like it's been nighttime forever. Look at this. Look at the fog. What the hell am I playing? The Quarry? Yeah, this looks spooky as hell, man. The place we were today for work, as we drove into the town, it looked like a like straight out of a horror game or a horror movie. You know, like the whole town had this monotone gray and a bit of orange look to it, and it was like super windy, and you didn't see people walking in the streets. It was truly like a ghost town. I was like, what the hell's going on here? Yeah, it was a bit freaky, not gonna lie. Is that stage still here? The Horizon... I think it was Horizon 2? Forza Horizon 2 stage? Or which one had the Dodge Viper in it as their main car? It's either 2 or 3. No, it can't be 3. Maybe it is 3. I don't know. I started playing at Horizon 4, okay? So I know Horizon 4 is the McLaren Senna. Ah man, super deep spot here. That's just awesome. No, I don't think that stage is here anymore. I don't see it. Because this is usually where it would be. Oh yeah. Look, everything is so like smoggy. It's weird. Forza Horizon 5 horror map? What? That'd be goofy. I'm actually thinking about streaming a horror game here on the channel. I don't know, me and horror games don't sit well, but I've looked at gameplay of the game. It's Five Nights at Freddy's: The Secret of the Mimic, so like the newest Five Nights at Freddy's. I've looked at gameplay of the game and it doesn't look that scary. And I've played Security Breach and the Security Breach's DLC, the Ruin DLC, which wasn't too bad. So I might stream it. Maybe. We'll see. And maybe, since it's a horror game, I might even have a face scan. But that's all speculation, folks. I don't want to get your hopes up too high, you know. But if it were to happen, that's how it would happen. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Gosh dang train! How many? Is that the second or third time the train has passed us? I don't know. I stopped counting. Actually, I never started counting. Come on, we're almost around the loop-the-loop area. Oh man, I just want this. I want to get this over with, man. I want to go live my life. I want to live my life knowing that I've completed the P50 challenge. Wait a second. Just gotta check something. Ah, right, that's still good. I think the first stream we did was a bit worse than this one. Not because of all the resets, but just because of the sheer, like, speed. I didn't anticipate it being this slow, but now going into the second stream, I'm like, okay, yeah, this is the speed. Gotta get comfortable with it. And since I'm driving this car, like, at almost 4 hours at a time, the PLP50 is now, according to Forza, it's now my favorite car. Because Forza makes these like stats for you, like your favorite car, your most successful car, wow wow wow. And apparently my new favorite car is the PLP50, and it used to be the 350Z, which is strange. I get why it's doing that, but it is very wrong to say that it is my favorite car. So I'm gonna have to do a lot of driving in my Z's again. And yes, I mean plural when I say Z's, to actually get it back as my favorite cars. Because I have a lot of Z's, alright? Okay, let me show you. Change car. Where's Nissan? I have a lot of Z's. So yeah, I got a 2 Donut Media Z's. Oh, that's a Donut Media Z, this one, and that's a Donut Media. High car and low car. Then I have my Rally Z, which is just a balls to the walls one. Then I have my Drift Z, which I'm not a big fan of. I still have to like make it a bit better. Then I have my Racing Z, which is my absolute favorite. I made its own livery and everything. And then we have my Special Z. This one is let's call it a realistic build, if you will. So yeah, I have a lot of 350Zs. So I have to drive them. I'll have to drive them around to get them back as my favorite car in the game. Because I do not want it to be the PLP50. Believe it or not. Because this isn't my favorite car. At this point, I'm very angry at this car. But this is the go-to challenge car, I guess. It just makes sense. Because since it's the slowest, so. Wreckage nights, dun 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 dun. We come together when we're feeling right. Oh. I think we're still a little bit away from the waterfall. But I think when we get to the waterfall, it's like a few more meters, like 100 meters. No, maybe like 300 meters till the end. So I think, yeah, that's gonna be a good indicator of when we're close to the end, folks. And I am quite ecstatic about it. Ooh, I should stay on this side. Yeah, that sucks when it goes into second gear and then it slowly loses power and you have to build that speed up again. Because I'm not driving manual, I'm keeping this on automatic for my sanity, I guess. This just makes it a little bit easier. But yeah. The revs drop, that's normal. It's just, it doesn't waste that much time, so I'm not even bothered. Come on. So close, no matter how far. Get the Metallica going. I'm still thinking about when we played the sea shanty. What good of timing was it when we played the sea shanty? Like, more people arrived. And we were like, ah, lads, join the lobby. Ooh, this is deep. This is a problem. This is really deep. Wait, is there a stage here? Oh, the train passed us again. Awesome. Is this a stage? No, it's just the random scaffolding. Opa. Don't do that. Yeah, it's just a random ass scaffolding. Anyway. Bruh. I'm not being stopped by a few branches. A few branches. Man, they got a massive ass hitbox. Come on. Come on. Come on! Oh, there's a shed here. A lonely little cabin. Alright, oh, come on. Let's drink some more water. Stay hydrated, folks. It's good. It's good for you. Oh man, I got some water stuck in my throat. Hang on. As always with water, I can drink any liquid, but when I drink water, I have like a 70% increased chance of choking. I don't know why. It's just one of those things, man. It's pretty stupid, but I don't know why it's just water. Strange. Ooh, I wouldn't mind for a cup of tea right now, I'll be honest. Usually I'd say a cup of joe, but it is 9:30 at night, so a cup of tea would be awesome. Miraculous, even. Ultimate burnout. Golly. How about you gain traction? How about that, huh? Isn't that awesome? Oh, okay. I think that's the 5th time the train has passed us. 5th or 4th, one of the two. Or even 6th. I'm not really counting, but I'm just... Now that I've acknowledged it, now I can't stop thinking about it. Each time I see it, I'm like, ah, there goes the train. No, that wasn't good. That wasn't a good idea. Yippee! Oh, second gear. Not for long. Ooh, this isn't good. This this looks a little bit blocked off. We're not gonna let a few rocks hinder us, alright? Surely the game lets us go through there. It's not that far off. Boom, past that rock. Ain't got shit on me. Not gonna be stopped. Ooh, I might be stopped by a damn twig. Dude, are you serious? Golly. If you ever wanted to stop a P50 dead in its tracks, throw a branch in the road. That'll do it. Or, honestly, this thing is so slow, just run up behind the P50 and pick it up here at the handlebar. Like right there. That'll also work. Come on. I'm surprised it didn't go to second gear though, but I'm not complaining. Ah, never mind. Now it went to second gear. Skipping its speed nicely though. And we hit some branches. Branches. I'm in a little bit of a conundrum, because at school we were taught to speak like British English, but now that I'm hanging with my American friends, they kind of make fun of me for speaking like the way I do. So sometimes I have to pull out my American accent just to sound normal to them. They're like, "Oh yeah, that's right, that's how you're supposed to talk." But then I kind of get used to it, and then I get to my IRL friends, and they're like, "Oh, look who is speaking American, huh? Look at this American chap." So I'm in between two minds. I have to alter my accent, and to be honest, it like alters on its own. There's nothing I can really do about it. It's just, I don't know. I like to switch between accents for different occasions. This is one of those things. I wouldn't say I have a set accent. It all depends on how I feel, because the lazier or the more tired I get, the less my accents can become apparent. So I'd stick to whatever speaks the easiest, if that makes sense. So then I guess I'll default a bit to like South African English. Or your typical South African English. How far are we? I think we're getting pretty close, folks. Oh yeah. It's almost. We're almost there. Just this little bit. Then we're gonna need to get to the waterfall. The waterfall's gonna be fun, because last time I checked it was a pretty high fall. Ah man, I don't want to go around this branch. See? See what I mean? I don't want to go around this branch, but I have to, otherwise I'm going to be stopped in my... Yep, I just ticked the hitbox and now we're here. And I'm doing burnouts, it's awesome. You love to see it. Come on, pause this one. Oh, that's its shadow. This part is surprisingly deep. Which is strange, because the part just before it wasn't that deep. Around these rocks. This area reminds me of the forest, or at least the Sons of the Forest. You know, with the rocks laying around and stuff. Gee, me and John used to play a lot of the Sons of the Forest. We didn't record it. I guess there was a little while where I would replay buffer most of the things we did, or if something funny happened, and that was a good idea, because we got some hilarious clips. But I don't think I'll ever make it public. It's just something for us. If anything, I might post it on my Instagram. Oh man, there's a rock following me again. I swear that's weighing me down so much. Yeah, but still there. Awesome. I am the rock man. I collect rocks. That is my life. What is happening? Yes, yes, yes. Forward, man. There's not a lot of players on this side of the map, eh? Golly. Let's try and recruit a few. Hello. Hello, world. On my first day in IT class, was in the 10th grade, we had to code a very simple line of code. It's literally one line. So we had a button and a memo. So when you press the button, the memo, a text should appear on the memo that says, "Hello world." You know, that's like the standard. That's like the begin point for like all coding languages and stuff. Or all coders. And I followed the code to a T, but when I pressed the button, nothing happened. I'm like, what the hell's going on? And then the period ended. I'm like, I couldn't ask the teacher what the hell's going on. And it was only when I was a little bit more smart, when I used my noggin, and I went back later that year to that first ever line of code I written, I found out that I wrote the code in the memo instead of in the button. So that's why it didn't work. Simpler times. Yeah, it was such a silly mistake, but you know, first ever coding class. So don't make fun of me. Alright. It was a long time ago. I was 15 at the time. 15 and stupid. Jeez, back then that same year, at the end of the year, I got my first, and it's still the PC I'm using to this day. I actually built it myself. Do a jump until you get 3,800 meters? Golly, is that even possible? I did a jump. 3,800? That's 3.8 kilometers. You know how far that is? The only way I've seen people do that. Oh. Now's my chance to fix my chat. Because see, now it's like, you guys will have to excuse me because I'm still figuring out how this like new chat is, whatchamacallit, how to display it. But yeah, the only way I've seen people like reaching these insane amount of distances is like through glitches. They like glitch through the map and everything. So I don't think that'll be possible, sir. Well, at least not for me. So if you've done it before, then I shake your hand virtually. This area is fine. Smooth sailing. Ha 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 ha. Go around. Keep as much speed as possible. Come on. What did I say? How long would it take when we started? When we just connected to the next river? I said it would take between half an hour and an hour. And I think that was an hour ago. So, I was wrong. It might take a little bit longer. You almost did it. Man, yeah, I don't have the patience for that. Me and my friend, we maxed out the Koenigsegg Jesko, which is, yeah, the fastest car in the game, and we almost hit a kilometer on that jump on the highway. I think we were like barely short of a kilometer. It was like 900 and something, I believe. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how people do that, those glitch jumps. I don't want to do it, man. Maybe I get banned. You know, that's not good. Golly, why do I keep seeing if people, when people are playing their games? I should try and turn that off. Because now it's popping up on stream. Also, it's not doing that on all games, though. It only does it on some of them. And I guess Forza is one of those where I can see where people play. Well, where my stream recording picks it up, my OBS. Are we getting close to the waterfall yet? I think we might. Oh, there's the train. I hear the train. I think we might be close to the waterfall. Awesome sauce. Come on, man. Just worm your way through. Can you stop burning out? Wow, I really need grippier tires. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I got a notification. Gotta see if it's important or not. Hang on. One moment, guys. I'm just replying to a message here. Don't mind me. It was my buddy Serpent. Shout out to my boy Serpent. He's an awesome dude. He makes wholesome gaming videos now. So if you want to brighten up your day, I really can't recommend him enough. Almost at the waterfall, I think. I'm not entirely sure. I've never been this far. Oh yes, this is it. This has to be it, right? Oh yeah, the edge. I see the edge. Full speed ahead, folks. Yeah, here come the Note Star. Yep. Oh. Perfect landing. Absolutely amazing. So yeah, that's the waterfall. Dude, Day Zebra is still playing the game. Golly. Well, I guess I can't like clown on him because I've been playing it this whole time as well, but if I'm playing Forza normally, I play like maybe like an hour or two at a time. Well, when I just got Forza Horizon 4, I played that a lot during the day. But I was also in high school, so I guess that doesn't really count. Yeah, I really have to figure out the dimensions of this Botrix thing. I might make it a little bit narrower, just to fit everything in. But I'll get that sorted out for you guys, don't you worry. I'm just glad we have a chat that works, and that looks way prettier than the previous one. Oh, don't lose speed now, we're doing so well. There it goes. Oh, I think we might be in a loop. No, never mind, not in a loop. That's what I fear the most, a loop where it goes from first to second, but luckily it doesn't seem like that's gonna be the issue here. Just that it was just for the one time. Dude, when we're going with the current, max speed, dude. Let's see here. Oh my word, it's so close. we are getting there, folks. Like I said, that waterfall was like the point where you like realized like, oh shit, it's getting close. I want it all. I want it all. Damn. The water's like still here. I wonder if we're gonna hit another like texture bar. Haul ass? Dude, I am trying. I'm trying to go as fast as I can, but if you didn't notice, I'm driving a P50, man. This thing is notoriously slow, but we're going as fast as we can in this car, and that's good enough for me. And just like that, my phone decides to buffer again, which is awesome. What are these people doing on the Wi-Fi, man? Are they downloading a movie? A whole ass movie? Oh, if my brother decided to download a game, I would be furious. Give him a little ring. Yo, you mind not doing that while I'm streaming? If I'm not allowed to download things while he's watching rugby, then he's not allowed to download things while I'm playing a game, alright? I don't know about you guys, but that seems fair to me. Oh, my man replied. Righto. Should I risk and squeeze through here? Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it. Dude, perfect fit. No problems whatsoever. See, we could have gone around that, but you know how much speed we would have sacrificed? Not around here. Not around here, pal. We're going top speed till the very end now. Oh, and it's downhill. It's all downhill. This is the end. You love to see it. Yeah, no, what for? I think I deserve this, especially after going uphill for the entirety of this challenge. But I think it's gonna be this little bit of downhill, and then it like evens out closer to the end. Oh, that's just like a PNG, eh? JPEG. What was it? Fallout New Vegas that has like JPEG cactuses or cacti? Sorry. Golly, I made a video crossing Fallout New Vegas in a straight line, and I wanted it to do good, but I honestly turned that video into like a yap simulator, so it wasn't that entertaining. But at the same time, it wasn't really my fault, because there wasn't a lot going on in New Vegas in any ways. It's not the same as when I did it on Fallout 4, because Fallout 4 actually is, well, a more entertaining game to watch, put it like that. If I say it's a better game than Fallout New Vegas, then like, you know, the Fallout community that does like backflips. So I won't say that. I'll be thinking it, but I won't say it. Alright, a little rut is nothing to concern us. Yes, yes. Gain speed. Speed, my little peel. The P50 shall cruise through this water with absolute ease. Come on. Now is not the time to be doing all this. Now's the time to be driving, alright? Should I repair my car, or does this add to it? Is this proof that we jumped off the waterfall? Arm is cramping up. Gotta switch arms. The end is near. I can taste it. I can taste that salt water in the sky. Oh. Let's see. Let's see if any of my troopers. Oh no, that's not the one I wanted to select. I can't see with my left hand. Come on. There we go. See if any of my troopers want to say hello. Okay, that's fine. Downshift. You do you, buddy. You do you, okay? You just stay in the river and you keep going. Dude, we're going at a tremendous pace now, which is awesome. Let me just see here. Everything's still alright. Oh my days, it's like 2 more turns, folks. This, oh goodness me, it might be ending. That's that's awesome. This was fun and all. The idea was fun, but the execution was absolute torture. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do not enjoy this very much. Come on. I think it's just this last turn, and then it's like almost dead straight. Can we see the ocean from here, folks? Oh, there it is! The ocean! It's in sight! It's in sight! Oh yeah. Come on, come on, come on. Riverbank, come on. Dude, it's so close. I can see clearly now the rain has gone. I can see all obstacles in my way, and it's smooth sailing from here on out. Oh, look at the palm trees. Everything looks so nice and fresh. Folks, this is it. This is the moment we've waited for approximately plus minus almost 8 hours, maybe around there. I think it's more like 6 at this point, to be more realistic, but this is it. This is it. Oh goodness. And there's the texture. We're in the ocean. Once I reach those rocks, it's game over. We've made it. Last few inches. And there it is. We did it. We did it. You know, no biggie. We did it. We crossed the whole map in the river. Yeah. Let's take a... Hang on. Let me take a little tour here. We started all the way over here. And we went over here, over this piece, which was very awful. It was like a big incline, which we barely made over. Then this river, this dam, that despawns you when you go through it. So we had to hug all the edges till we came through here. Oh, excuse me. And this is where we started today. Came up all the way through the river. All the way through the river. Up, to the dry quarry. I call it the dry quarry. I know it's not called that. Then we followed the road all the way up to the next river. We followed this river all the way over, up and over, down the waterfall. Over here, over here. Where's that? No, that's the waterfall. Over the waterfall. And into the ocean. We actually did it. Can you believe it? I'm gonna... I can go like completely under the water. So we can get the true name. Submarine P50. Completely. There it is. Oh no. There it is. Look at that. You can barely see it. Oh. This is what it looks like underneath the ocean, if you guys were wondering. What is this view? That's it, folks. We completed it. Can you believe it? I actually don't know what to say. Honestly, didn't think we'd make it this far. I want to respawn it real quick. Come on. Come on. Despawn, despawn, despawn. Whoopa. Oh, hell yeah. Speaking of speed. Anyways. That was crossing Forza Horizon 5 in the PLP50, only driving through water, aka the PLP50 Submarine Challenge. And I want to thank all of you for accompanying me on this journey. I would lie if I said I had a blast, but I would also lie if I said I didn't have a good time. So, thank you all. I want to give a special thank you to a special thanks to Evan, Quacko, and Cheeto for making my life that much harder by setting me back. So thank you all for participating in this stream, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, if you want to see more like challenges like this, then let me know. Honestly, deadass, let me know. I'd love to conjure up some more challenges for you guys. Yeah, it doesn't even have to be in Forza. Anything. If you have something, there's a Discord. You can join the Discord. It's in the link in the description. You can... There's a video suggestion text chat. So let me know there what you want to see me do. It doesn't have to be challenges. It can be literally anything. But yeah, I want to thank you all for joining me on this journey. And I'll see you all on Thursday for Car Mechanic Simulator stream. I'll see you all then. Cheers!